Before Saul fell on the battlefield, before his armor was stained with blood, before his sons were slain beside him, there was a night so dark, so desperate, that it sealed his doom long before his sword did. Saul had once been chosen by God, anointed by Samuel, filled with the Spirit. But the Spirit of the Lord departed from Saul when he repeatedly disobeyed God. In his place came torment, fear, insecurity, paranoia. The Philistines gathered for war. Their armies stretched across the valley like an ocean of metal. Saul saw them and trembled. He sought the Lord, but this time God was silent. No dreams, no prophets, no answers. Saul panicked. Instead of repenting, instead of humbling himself, instead of returning to God, he turned to darkness. This was the same Saul who had banned all mediums and necromancers from Israel. Yet now, in desperation, he disguised himself and traveled at night to find the very thing God forbade. He arrived at Endor, to the dwelling of a witch. When she saw Saul in disguise, she feared a trap. But Saul vowed by the Lord, a horrifying contradiction in itself. As the Lord lives, no harm shall come to you for this. He swore by God while breaking God's law. He said, "Bring up Samuel for me." The woman began her ritual, whatever dark practices she normally used. But something happened she did not expect. Samuel actually appeared. Not a demon, not an illusion, not a trick. The witch screamed. She knew instantly this was divine intervention. "You are Saul," she cried. Samuel spoke words colder than death. "Why have you disturbed me?" Saul pleaded, "I am in great distress. The Philistines are coming, and God has departed from me." Samuel answered with devastating clarity, "The Lord has turned against you. Tomorrow you and your sons will be with me, and the Lord will give Israel into the hands of the Philistines." Saul collapsed, shaking with terror. The next day, Samuel's prophecy became reality. Saul's sons fell. Saul was wounded. The king who once stood tall among the people fell on his own sword. The Philistines cut off his head, displayed his armor in a pagan temple, and mocked the God he once represented. Saul's visit to the witch wasn't just a story. It was the final chapter of a man who chose fear over faith, pride over obedience, and darkness over repentance. Saul's visit to the witch reminds us that when we harden our hearts, we can seek answers anywhere except God. It also shows that turning to darkness instead of repentance only speeds up our downfall.